Good morning children. I am Shiny Sharan, your English teacher. Hope you all are fine. Now children, today I am going to take your English first session. I am going to tell you a story of a poor man Ali. This is your first lesson, Ali and the Innkeeper. What is your first chapter's name? Ali and the Innkeeper. There are 3 characters in the story. How many characters are there in this story? 3 characters. Ali, who is a poor man here. The innkeeper. Innkeeper means hotel in charge. Innkeeper means hotel in charge or who is running a hotel. Then the third one is Nasruddin Hoja, who is a judge. Third one is Nasruddin Hoja, who is a judge. So how many characters are there in the story? 3 characters. Right? So all of you open your lesson 1. Ali and the Innkeeper. Ali and the Innkeeper. I am reading it. Please pay attention. It was a cold winter's day. What type of a day it was, children? Very cold day, right? In the cold season, what do we generally do? We want to have some hot soup or hot tea or hot coffee, isn't it? We wear woolen clothes as well as cover our body, right? Ali was a poor man. So, Ali was sitting there and as always, Ali was dreaming of a hot meal. Because it was a winter season, so he was dreaming of a hot meal. Now look at this picture, children. The first picture. Are you able to recognize here who is Ali? Yes, Ali is a poor man, right? So this is Ali. And this is a man who is very kind. Why? Because see here, look at this picture. He is giving something to Ali. What is it? It is loaf of bread. What it is? Loaf of bread. Now let us read the conversation. Here please take this. He is offering Ali. He is saying, please take it. Bless you, good man. Ali is saying, bless you, good man. Now, after getting the bread, Ali is thinking something. Look in the second picture. If only I could have a bowl of soup. Now, he is thinking, if he get a soup, then it will be better. Then I would have a full meal. Then he can enjoy his meal. So, Ali went to the nearest inn. So, Ali went to the nearest hotel. The innkeeper was rude. Now, the hotel in charge was very rude. He became angry seeing him. Shoo, no beggars, move along quickly. Now, he is saying, no beggars are allowed here. Move away from here. Go away. You are not allowed here. No beggars are allowed here. Now, look at this fourth picture. Ali's stomach growled with hunger. Now, Ali was feeling very hungry. He was feeling very hungry. And he is thinking, I will hold this loaf over the steam. He is thinking, he will hold the loaf over the soup steam. Maybe the flavor of this delicious soup will soak into the bread. He's thinking, might be the soup's flavor will soak into the loaf of bread which he is holding over the steam. So, he again went to the inn and held the bread over the steam. The innkeeper howled in anger. Seeing this, the innkeeper became very angry. What did he do, you see? You soup stealer. Now he is calling him a stealer. Why? Because Ali held the bread over his soup steam. Sir, I am no thief. I was only trying to capture the flavor from the steam. Sir, now what Ali is saying, sir? I did not steal anything. I am only capturing the flavor of your soup. Now look at the next picture, children. The cunning innkeeper suddenly had an idea. What is cunning? Clever. So the clever innkeeper had an idea. You need to pay for the smell of my soup. So he said, you have to pay for the smell of my soup. You held the bread over my soup steam, isn't it? So you have to pay it for the smell of my soup. Now see here, but sir, I have no money to pay. But Ali said he didn't have any money to pay for it. What did Ali say? He didn't have any money to pay for it. So children, what did we learn today? What did we learn today in this section? In the section first, we came to know that Ali was a poor man who had been given some bread by a kind man. Then what did he do? Then he thought if he could get a soup, he would have a full meal. So he went to the nearest hotel, and what happened there? The innkeeper, he became very rude and said, no beggars are allowed here. But Ali was feeling very, very hungry. So, what did he do? He had an idea. He held the loaf over the steam of the soup. Seeing this, the innkeeper became very rude. He was very cunning. So, what did he do? He asked him to pay for the smell of his soup. But Ali, he was a poor man. He said, sir, I have no money to pay. He didn't have any money to pay. Now children, look at the animation video. Ali and the innkeeper. It was a cold winter's day. Ali was a poor man. He was dreaming of a hot meal. Suddenly there came a man with a loaf of bread and gave it to Ali. Ali thanked him. Ali thought to himself, if only I could have a bowl of soup, then I would have a full meal. Ali now went to nearest inn. The innkeeper was rude seeing him and asked him to go away. Ali was feeling hungry and he started thinking of an idea. He went to the inn and held the loaf over the steam of the soup. The innkeeper became angry and shouted, you soup stealer, you need to pay for the smell of my soup. But Ali said he had no money to pay. Children, hope that you have understood this lesson. Now, you have to read this section 1 5 times. How many times you have to read the section 1? 5 times, and get it signed by your parent. Then, you will take your notebook and write cursive letters A to Z. You have to take your notebook and in the first page, you have to write A to Z in the cursive form. Okay? Rest I will take in the next session. Thank you.